Good afternoon, YouTube. I've got something to show you. Got a little knife. Roll Robert over at Bluegrass Bushcraft. He saw this knife in one of my videos and was asking about it. He said, "Why don't you make a knife review?" Well, I'm no good at knife reviews. I'm not a technical person, so I'm gonna do my best. I think it's a cool knife. Um, I'll show you a few things, tell you a little bit about it. I've had it about, I don't know, 2 months, maybe a month and a half. It's a nice knife, um, and there are better places to go on YouTube than learning technical things about this knife. But it's an all-purpose knife. It's made by Helle. It's a Norwegian company, made in Norway. It's a kind of an all-purpose bushcrafting knife. It's beautiful. It's actually stunning, and I'm going to be honest with you. That's the reason I actually got it. I got it because it's lightweight. It's drop dead gorgeous. It's super sharp. Um, I did a little bit of reading on it before I picked it up. It's again Helle, Helle, Norway. They've been making knives since 1932. Um, it's a all-purpose knife. It's triple laminated stainless. I don't know what that means. I think it means strong, and what I read about it, it's supposed to hold an edge very, very well. So far, I'm seeing that. It's 122 grams in total. It's not a heavy knife. It's not a chopping knife. It does have, it's clearly weighted in the front. Um, let's see, I think it's 4.25 inches in length here, and I think the overall is about 8 inches, and it's almost exactly, the handle and the blade are just almost exactly. It is a through tang. It's a rat tail tang. Okay. I'll do some demonstrations for you, but again, it's a really nice knife. It's beautiful. High quality packaging. I don't normally buy things new, but this is the tube it comes in. Gives you some information about where the knife is from, and it's kind of cool. Oh, the knife comes wrapped in a really cool bandana, handkerchief type dealio there. That's kind of nice. Let me tip this down a little bit, and I'll do a little demonstration. I'll cut this off here and start over. A little bushcrafting on my workbench. I probably would not be beaten on this knife. This is not the knife that I would do that. I would normally use my K-bar for that. That's my utility, my heavy hitter of choice. Let me whittle some stuff down and show you how we can take this right down to a point. Right down to a point. Nice deep cuts, smooth. You can see that, and then you can get right down in there and get some real nice, calculated sweeps, pushing that in through your thumb. Really nice point. We'll get you a little bit of feather sticks here. Let me get this outer part kind of out of the way. And see that? Nice and sharp. Just rolling right into that. You see that? Beautiful. Like I said, I wouldn't make this my chopper, but if you needed to notch out something nice and deep, you can do that. You see these notches I made in here. And then I've done this, I don't know, a dozen times. It's still a good cutter. It's dirt. It's got a lot of pitch on it right now. Let me get that off of there. Yeah. Not too sharp. It'll cut paper, but it's not razor sharp. You can see earlier I was doing some slicing and dicing. I'm gonna get a new piece of paper. All right, just got a little that little piece of paper I was using for. It's a thick packing paper that I'm using. Once it gets started, it's pretty sharp. But I've been watching the blade. Oh, let's look at that. Here's the back of the blade. I don't know if you can see that or not. You see where it kind of comes to a point? It's got a lot of good tip reinforcement there. Real good thickness. What's it say here? What is the 3.1 millimeter thickness? Almost a quarter of an inch, I guess. Just under a quarter of an inch. It's thick. It's got a good strong hand. I mean, it's just a good feeling knife. You would not be, it's not an expensive knife either. I think I paid 120 bucks for it, which is about $75 more than I would normally pay, but I fell in love with it. So, Robert, there you go. You got the Helle knife, Helle, Gaupe. Oh, and I think that in Norwegian, that stands for lynx. Here's the all leather sheath. It's got a little paw print there. I dig that. There you go. Comes with the knife. This isn't too terribly, I don't know how long that's going to last, but for me, the way I carry my knife, I actually carry it in my pocket like this, in my belt. I don't know if you can see how my other knife is on there, but that's just the way I do it. I don't like things hanging and snagging on things, so this will probably last forever in that way. So, anywho, there it is. There's the Gaupe, I think they call it, standing for lynx. It's the Helle by Norway. Norwegian knife. I'm Norwegian, so that's kind of cool. I'm sure that had some influence on me buying this knife. But thanks for stopping by and checking it out. And thanks, Robert, for suggesting it. It was fun. If you need more technical information about this knife, try another site. They're probably they can offer you far more information about it. So, but I had fun doing it. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good evening.